The Harry Potter reboot might give the wizarding world a second life, but one thing's for sure. Certain characters have become so iconic, it'll be nearly impossible for HBO to find replacements who can measure up. No matter how faithfully the new series adapts J.K. Rowling's novels, the original film cast left a mark so strong that even perfect acting might not break free from their shadow. Let's face it, the Harry Potter movies weren't just great because of the story or special effects, they worked because of the casting. From Alan Rickman's haunting portrayal of Severus Snape to Helena Bonham Carter's chaotic brilliance as Bellatrix Lestrange, the actors made their characters unforgettable. And now, the reboot's creative team faces a monumental challenge, finding performers who can step into those robes and make the magic feel real again. Take Bellatrix Lestrange, for example. Played by Helena Bonham Carter, she was pure, unfiltered madness, a witch who found joy in destruction and danced with insanity every time she appeared on screen. Bellatrix wasn't just Voldemort's most loyal follower, she was his cruelest weapon, and Carter's unhinged energy made her terrifying yet mesmerizing. Whoever takes on Bellatrix in the reboot will have to balance elegance with chaos, a near impossible task when the original performance already feels definitive.
I'd like to volunteer myself for this task. I want to kill the boy.
Then there's Sirius Black. Gary Oldman brought a rare depth to the misunderstood Godfather, a man haunted by injustice but driven by fierce love for Harry. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, his transformation from supposed murderer to protective guardian was pure magic. Few actors could embody both ferocity and tenderness as naturally as Oldman did. Any new Sirius will inevitably be compared to him, and matching that mix of menace and heart might be the hardest spell to cast.
When all this is over, we'll be a proper family.
Dolores Umbridge is another role that will test any actor's limits. Imelda Staunton's performance in The Order of the Phoenix remains one of the most chilling depictions of evil in disguise. All pink bows, porcelain smiles, and poisonous authority. Her calm cruelty made audiences squirm more than any Death Eater ever could. The reboot will need someone who can channel that same quietly sadistic energy, the kind of villainy that hides behind manners and lace cuffs.
As if you're questioning my authority in my own classroom. I am a tolerant woman.
Mad-Eye Moody, brought to life by Brendan Gleeson, is another case where the actor became inseparable from the character. Gleeson's performance was gruff, eccentric, and unpredictably human, a man hardened by war but still fiercely loyal. His portrayal balanced madness with mentorship in a way that felt perfectly authentic. Since his character was impersonated for much of Goblet of Fire, Gleeson's ability to layer truth and deception was what sold the role. Anyone attempting to fill his boots, or his magical eye, has a tall order ahead.
I am here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end.
Of course, the one character whose recasting will draw the most scrutiny is Lord Voldemort himself. Ralph Fiennes' snake-like menace and eerie calm made him one of cinema's most iconic villains. His portrayal wasn't just about power, it was about control, precision, and a chilling sense of superiority. Every hiss, every flick of his wand radiated pure terror. Recasting Voldemort means finding an actor who can embody evil without turning it into parody, someone who can make darkness seductive rather than cartoonish.
Harry Potter is dead!
And finally, the irreplaceable Professor Severus Snape. Alan Rickman didn't just play Snape, he was Snape. From the first film to the last, Rickman carried an emotional weight that only grew as the truth of Snape's loyalty and heartbreak was revealed. His voice, his posture, his subtle glances, everything about his performance was layered and precise. The tragedy of Snape's love for Lily Potter and his quiet redemption arc became the emotional core of the series, largely because of Rickman's gravitas. Whoever inherits that role won't just be playing a character, they'll be stepping into a legacy.
How dare you stand where he stood?
Ultimately, while the Harry Potter reboot promises fresh faces and deeper storytelling, it also faces the risk of nostalgia backlash. The original cast didn't just act, they defined these characters for an entire generation, and no matter how strong the new performances are, fans will always measure them against the spell the originals cast 2 decades ago. Which Harry Potter role do you think will be the hardest to recast? Snape's tragic brilliance, Bellatrix's chaos, or Voldemort's cold menace? Let us know your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more Wizarding World updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
After all this time. Always.